see. Thank you so much for choosing to be following. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing. You are the best out there. My name is Joy. If you're joining us for the very first time, you're most welcome. We've been sharing quite a number of things, and we are still continuing with the major topic of service mentality. How you look at service, how you relate with people, how you minister to people, how you work with people, how you work under people. So basically service, which basically means working with people. And under there, we've looked at customer care as one of our major topics. Yet under it, we've been looking at various things. For example, we talked about preparing for the customer. Know your customer, be helpful, do some training, learn, be a learner if you're going to be a customer care executive and representative, and so many other things. But today, I want us to look at how you close a deal with the customer, or what happens when you close. And this is called, to me, I call it the closing ability. Very important there. So when we talk about closing ability, this is something that I've realized that everyone who walks to you, there's an end to the transaction they have come to do. Everyone who takes on your service, there's a moment for them to close, to say, I'm done, or I've either taken on the service or I'm not taking it up. But the period between you and them completing whatever they have come to complete with you, and the end of it is the closure. Now, that is what we are basically going to look at. Closure means ending that particular session. Yeah. Closure does not necessarily mean you win the customer all the time, but it basically means how you end the transaction, how you close up whatever you are talking about, how you close up the ministry, how you say bye-bye, how you leave that place, how you walk away, or how this customer actually walks away after meeting you or after that desk. How do you complete that transaction? And I want us to look at something here. Number one, when you're closing up, I encourage you to stay calm. Yeah, stay calm. It doesn't matter how the customer is. It doesn't matter how the transaction went. It does not matter whether you didn't hit the point, or you persuaded this customer to your side, or they did not fall into your hands. But you must stay calm at all costs. Customers will come in various ways. I mean, when I'm talking about customers, I'm talking about people that you are relating to. People you are working with. It could be the person who keeps your home, your helper at home. How do you end the relationship between you and them when they are leaving your home? Yeah. How do you end the relationship with this person that you are working with? How do you close off the day with the people that are in that office? So basically, I'm saying that as you do that, stay calm. No matter how the situation may be, I pray that you stay calm. That is point number one. Stay calm. Don't ever be moved by how the transaction has been. Good or bad, I pray that you stay calm. And that is one of the most important things when you're dealing with people. They could come in a very excited manner. Stay calm. They come with, maybe they are rude. Stay calm. They come, maybe you've not met their expectations. Stay calm. Or you have not met their expectations. Still stay calm. And as you close your relationship with them, just be intentional at staying calm in your closure. Number two, always remember that this customer is a potential customer tomorrow, sometime to come, the next week, next year, or another day, So even if they have not bought something from you, even if they have not taken on your service, even if they have not loved what you're giving them, even if they have not enjoyed your package, let it be at the back of your mind that tomorrow they are still a potential customer. So as you close any deal with anybody, remember, I may have this person coming back to my desk, to my home, to my environment, to the ministry, to the church tomorrow. So how you close with this person is very important, because until death do us part, that is when probably you'll never meet them. But as long as you are alive, yeah, there's that saying, only mountains never meet. But if we are people, look at them as potential people that you're going to meet again tomorrow. Therefore, be sensitive when you're closing any transaction or any deal or any affair or any relationship with someone. Never close as if that is the end of it. I'll never see this person again. I'll never need them again. I'll never cross their circle again. You're wrong about that. They may be a potential customer, a potential, relationship, a potential, I don't know, anything in the future. So that should be on top of your closure as you close whatever business you have with them. Then always be content that you have sown a seed. Did you hear that? When you're closing, whatever you're closing, always be content that you have sowed that seed. Your interaction with this person is a seed. Now, as I'm talking these things, I believe you're relating them with where you are. It could be your contact with that gate man. You're sowing a seed in them. Your contact with the person at church, you're sowing a seed. Your contact with the person in your shop, you're sowing a seed. Your contact with the person in wherever you meet them, you are sowing a seed. So be content that you've sown a seed at the end of your relationship with them. But the question is, what seed have you sowed as you close that relationship? How have you closed it? Which seed have you planted? Have you planted a seed of joy? Have you planted a seed of a smile? Have you planted a seed of help? Have you planted a seed of anger? Have you planted a seed of bitterness? Have you planted a seed of Christ? Have you planted a seed of faith? I don't know, depending on your situation and depending on the people around you and depending on the service that you're giving them. Always, that interaction that you have with people is a seed. So, have it at the back of your mind that that seed is going to grow. It must germinate. It must, develop. Now, what have you sowed? When it comes out, will you enjoy the fruit of the seed that you sowed when you interacted with this person or when you went apart with this person? Will you enjoy the seed of bitterness? Will you enjoy the seed of rudeness? Will you enjoy the seed of envy? I don't know. Or will you enjoy a seed of patience, a seed of kindness, a seed of, love? What have you sowed into this customer's life the moment you are interacting with them and at the moment they depart? Yeah? Have you seen sometimes when you go somewhere and you're like, I must go back to that shop? Even when you didn't buy anything, but you feel like, that lady, I must go back to that shop. There are times I pass some places and I'm like, let me just say hello to the people in that shop. Yet probably I never, I didn't buy anything, but the way they related, the way they welcomed you when you came in, the way they connected with you, even when you didn't take the product, sometimes you'll be forced to go back. Why? They sowed a seed of love. They sowed a seed of patience. They sowed a seed of faith. They were like, oh, today you're not able to buy. Tomorrow we believe you'll come back. That is a seed. And it all comes up at your closure. And the seed will move on and move on and move on. It will either bring more customers or it will close up your door, So be very careful at the way you close your relationships with people. Lastly, leave a contact. When you're closing, leave a contact. And also always never forget to check back. Find out, even if I did not complete the transaction with you, leave a contact. You can ask someone, it's okay if you didn't buy anything from us today. If you need any help, please contact us on, or, find a way of leaving a contact if it's possible. Very, very important when you're closing, especially when you're dealing with a relationship that is a potential customer tomorrow. That's why sometimes we go to some churches or some places and you register in that book and you leave your information there, so that sometimes when they have conferences, when they have new platforms or products, they can always send a message, because they know you are a potential customer. Your closure at that point is very, very important. And then stay focused. Stay focused when you are in a transaction with this person. At the closure, don't be diverted. When a customer walks to you, let me give an example. They may come and the product that you're offering, they want is not what you're offering. What happens is that don't be diverted to move to their side easily. Customers love people who are consistent. So keep your lane. At the closure, come back to your major point. A customer can easily divert you. I also wanted this. I also wanted this. I actually also wanted this. But in actual sense, you have a specific package that you offer. You can advise on the other things that this customer wants. But then at the end of it, come back to the major. So don't lose focus. Yeah, when you're closing, ensure that you hit the target of the beginning, of the center of your product. Don't be diverted with customers. Customers will come with very many ideas, but you cannot get all the ideas and do everything as someone who has just come has told you. You need to focus. So as you close the deal, make sure you bring back the customer on board. Maybe you've given that customer a discount that day. When they are leaving, tell them, I have given you the discount today, but this product actually goes for this amount. So the discount has come in for you today because it is this season, because it is Christmas, because you're a special customer, because you've been here with us for a long time. But the real price for the item is this, such that even when they walk out and go, as they bring other people, they will know that the center of the message. So your closure is key when you are completing the transaction. I want to say this as I close today. Even when you're closing with people, be sensitive. Don't think that you'll not need this person again. Be sensitive. It's okay even if they didn't buy your idea. It is okay. Even if they didn't take up your love, it is okay. So don't be rude. Never be rude in your closure. Never walk away in rudeness. Never walk away in anger. Never walk away in bitterness. Find a way to close it up, even if it is so painful. Close it up knowing tomorrow I may need this person or they'll need me. Very, very key when you're dealing with people. Even Jesus, when he was closing the deal, he left us a comforter. So always have an alternative for the customers. As you close, have an alternative. Tell them, if I'm not here, you can contact so and so. If you can't reach me, you can send me an email. If I'm not picking, send me a WhatsApp. You're closing the deal with alternatives. But never close a deal as if you have no deal with this person again. Okay? When Jesus was leaving, he said, I am leaving, but I'm going to leave you a comforter. You can find that in John chapter 14, from verse 15 to 24. And he says something there and says, I'll ask my Father who will send you a comforter. And this is the Holy Spirit. So that is how Jesus closed his deal when he was leaving. He left us an alternative. He gave us life. Live life for people even when you're going. Live life. Live a smile. Live joy. Live peace. Don't ever shut that door as if you'll never open it again until maybe you die. But as long as you're still alive, even if someone has mistreated you in that home, purpose to live in peace. Purpose to live in a good way, so that you never know, tomorrow you will need them or tomorrow they will need you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you go back and look through the deals that you have been closing and how you closed them. Some of you blocked some people a long time ago. That's how you closed the deal. No, I challenge you today. You never know. They could be potential customers, potential helpers, potential people that you need in your life. Go back and maybe say a better farewell. If it is a church that you left, you better repent. Go back and tell them, I came to make things straight. If it is a workplace, close the deal in a professional, peaceful way. And that is how you keep your customers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for viewing. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye. My name is Joy.